Hey everyone, this video is about the Noah movie. I'm going to expose it down to the point to make it very simple. I'm not going to be on here for an hour, alright? I'm going to use scriptures to prove to you that Russell Crowe, the actor who played as Noah in the movie, is demonic in real life. Alright? These people in Hollywood try to make Noah look like a demonic man. And they saying, the actor Russell Crowe has an interview about the character he plays as Noah. He states that Noah isn't all that great, and then he says, if the Creator was nice, why would He flood the whole earth for some type of humanity crap, as he claims. The Most High flooded the earth because of the wickedness the men did with the fallen angels. It had nothing to do with some plants and animals. This movie is twisting people up. If you don't read the Bible, you're going to believe everything what you see on the TV. Alright? Listen, you have to use the Bible. Read the Bible like a half an hour a day to build some type of spiritual power inside of you. Hollywood is doing a good job messing up the Bible. These people read our Bibles. They hit the authentic ones, and they know about the flood, so they go out and make movies about it and ridicule our great ancestors. You know these people are not the Hebrew Israelites in Hollywood. If they would never ridicule their own people. When their own people in Hollywood have sex with little kids, those Jewish people, they keep it under wraps. But when it comes to us in the Bible, they ridicule it because they know they're not the chosen people. So okay, I'm going to give you the scriptures to show you that Noah was a righteous man, which the movie claims was the opposite. Okay, let's get to Genesis 6:8. But Noah found grace in the eyes of Ahayah. These are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man and perfect in his generations. And Noah walked it with Ahayah. And Noah begot 3 sons, Shem, Ham, Japheth. The earth also was corrupt before Ahayah, and the earth was filled with violence. And Ahayah looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt. And all the flesh had corrupt his rays upon the earth. And Ahayah said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth. Okay? Make thee an ark of gopher wood. Rooms shalt thou make in the ark, and shalt pitch it within and without the pitch. And this is the fashion which thou shalt make it of. The length of the ark shall be 300 cubits, the breadth of it 50 cubits, and the height of it 30 cubits. A window shalt thou make to the ark, and in a cubit shalt thou finish it above. And the door of the ark shalt thou set it in the side thereof, with lower, second, and third stories shalt thou make it. And behold, I do bring a flood of waters upon the earth to destroy all flesh, wherein is the breath of life from under heaven, and everything that is in the earth shall die. But with thee will I establish my covenant, and thou shalt come into the ark, and thou and thy sons and thy wife, and thy sons' wives with thee. Okay, let me stop here. Because in the movie Noah, only Shem has wives, which that's false. Shem, Ham, Japheth has wives. So if you read Genesis 6:18, all his kids had wives. Okay, let's skip down to Genesis chapter 6, 21. And take thou unto thee all the food that is eaten, and thou shalt gather it to thee, and it shall be food for thee and for them. Thus did Noah according to all that Ahayah commanded him, so did he. So this proves that Noah did follow the Most High commandments without questioning, without argument, without chopping up animals' head, and without getting protection from the fallen angels. Because the angels fell in the movie and protected Noah while making the ark. Well, that's a bunch of bull. Let's read Genesis chapter 7 verse 1. And Ahayah said unto Noah, Come thou and all thy house into the ark, for thee have I seen righteous before me in this generation. Of every clean beast thou shalt take to thee by 7, the males and his female, and all the beasts that are not clean by 2, the male and his female. Of fowls also of the air by 7s, the male and female, to keep seed alive upon the earth, upon the face of all the earth. For yet 7 days, and I will cause it to rain upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights, and every living substance that I have made will I destroy from off the face of the earth. And Noah did according unto all that Ahayah commanded him. And Noah was 600 years old when the flood of waters was upon the earth. And Noah went in, and his sons and his wives, and his sons' wives with him, into the ark, because of the water of the flood. Of clean beasts, and of beasts that are not clean, and of fowls, and of everything that crept upon the earth. There went in 2 and unto 2, Noah into the ark, the male and the female, as Ahayah hath commanded Noah. So Noah was an obedient servant of the Most High. He followed his rules. He wasn't disobedient as in the movie, like a beast almost killed his son. Okay, and we've seen here his sons had wives, all of them. Now, let's see what took place that made a flood happen. Let's read, what is it? Hold on. I think it's Jude. Yeah, let's read Jude. First chapter, verse 6. And the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, he hath reversed an everlasting chains under darkness, unto the judgment of the great day. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them is like manner, giving themselves over to fornications, and going after strange flesh, are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. So when these fallen angels came to earth, Azazel in the book of not mentioned, they came to earth, taught the men charms, magic, sorcery, astrology, cloning, and also, yes, they did bear kids. How? So spirits cannot have kids. So you must wonder, how did the fallen angels have kids? If you read the book of Jubilees, it mentions that the Most High gave them physical form, a body, when they fell and they came to earth. So when they came to earth with a physical body, that's when they end bearing kids. Because regular spirits cannot have kids, because there's no flesh in the regular spirit. That's the only way that can make sense. The flood isn't going to happen just because Seth's kids and Cain kids. That don't make sense. We still have Cain kids here that are killers walking around. That don't make any sense. So something had to take place during the flood. So I show you from the scriptures that Noah is not portrayed correctly in the movie of Noah. These people are satanic in Hollywood. Noah is a just, perfect man. And also the Most High did warn these people about the flood. He warned them about the flood. Now, these people didn't listen to Noah. And yet you got Russell Crowe and these directors talking about, The Most High was wicked. He flooded the earth and let the people die. For what cause? Because they wouldn't do a certain thing? No. They was doing wickedness on the earth. The Most High gave them years to change. Years. During that time when Noah built the boat, you don't think they should have changed before then? Come on now. It's common sense. I think you give them what is that? 130 years to change? I think it was that. And yet, they didn't want to listen to the Most High. They want to go in their own ways and do wickedness. So, it's not the Most High's fault. It is man's fault for listening and doing things with the fallen angels. Well, this is all I want to tell you guys. Oh, hold on a second. Let's go to Genesis chapter 6, verse 3. And Ahayah said, My spirit shall not always strive with men, for that he also is flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years. There were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, where the sons of God came unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them, and the same became mighty men, which were old men of renown. And Ahayah saw the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. Now, if you look up the word sons of God, it means man or angels. So you can't say it's a kids of Cain and Seth. Oh, okay, and that's about it. Well, see you guys next time. Shalom.